sure you check out our new sponsor, The Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, we back. Goodfellow Sports TV. Got some news coming in, and it was Daryl Morey, the general manager for the Houston Rockets, is saying that he want to trade everybody up for sale, probably besides James Harden. So, they strongly going to consider trading Chris Paul, and that's going to be a tough contract to move. Chris Paul got like 35 to 38 million next year, to go up the next year to maybe 38, 39, 41, I think, the next year. And then the following year, his final season is 21, 22, and he getting a whopping 44 million that year. So, to me, it was the stupidest contract signed. I know Chris Paul brought a lot of promise there last year, but you had to guesstimate this decline coming from Chris Paul. But, they had the thought that, oh, man, if Chris Paul had played the whole series and didn't get injured, we would be going to the finals, and that ain't what happened. Even with him coming back this year, that ain't what happened. And over his career, he's been injury prone. Remember him, Blake Griffin, going back to back, getting injured, man. But Clint Capela, his contract ain't that difficult to move. I didn't look it up again, but I remember seeing it before. He got an easy contract to move, and they can move him and figure some things out. But obviously they figured out that they need to do something different, and they need to change up their personnel, and that's smart of them. And they also need to recognize they need to get rid of Mike D'Antoni, because that type of philosophy is not gonna win with Harden going 1-on-5, and they need to know that right now. They need a coach that can give you more of the Steve Kerr philosophy. More ball movement, more backdoor cuts, just not pick and roll and going isolation basketball. That's not what's going to win. Even though they're a tremendous three-point shooting team, because they attempt so many, and that's the philosophy of Mike D'Antoni, but they're not an efficient team. On any given night, if that three ain't dropping, they just going to keep shooting till it drop. It's no adjustment. You know what I'm saying? There's no adjustment where you, where we say, okay, you know what? We're going to get to the bucket. We're going to call a play. We're going to get Chris Paul an easy bucket, or we're going to bring James Harden off a double screen. We're going to get him an easy bucket. We're going to put him in a curl. We're going to do double curls and, try to get, try to do some things with Chris Paul and maybe Gerald Green with the double curls and shit. They don't do nothing. No Princeton-style offense. It's really pick and roll, go 1-on-5. That's what it is, man. And a lot of the situation may really be that maybe Mike D'Antoni ain't had the best philosophy for Chris Paul and James Harden. Maybe somebody else will go in and say, okay, James Harden, you still gonna control the ball a bit, but we gonna kind of put a little bit more hands to Chris Paul. We gonna run some screens. Gonna get you some off the ball action going, and get you some easy buckets. So it should make your life easier, and you won't expend so much energy through 82 games. But same time, Clint Capela be the first motherfucker gone. But what can they really get for him? They can trade Chris Paul to the Lakers, but, then again, that's contingent on if the Lakers get somebody. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Like, if the Lakers don't, if they get somebody, they ain't gonna want him. Now, if they get Bradley Beal and, don't get nobody else, or don't get Jimmy Butler, and they just figured AD would come next offseason, then, you don't want to take up that salary cap, you know what I'm saying, by trading whatever you're going to trade to the Houston Rockets to get Chris Paul. Because really, Chris Paul will be in the same position that he is in Houston and LA. He going to be just a spot-up shooter for LeBron instead of James Harden. And for Clint Capela, like, his position is dying out. You know what I'm saying? His position is truly dying out. It's like, they trying to eliminate the five. He athletic enough to kind of play the pick and roll pretty good, but he can't post up. He can't shoot a 5-footer. He can't shoot a 10-footer. He can't extend his range. You down there with Akeem Olajuwon, I think he was there with Kevin McHale, and you ain't developed the post move yet. Like, there's really no room for him. Like, him and Andre Drummond in the same fucking category.
Clint Capela is seen to be a little bit better rebounder. I mean, not rebounder, more better defender than Drummond. But it ain't that much difference, man. Two big athletic motherfuckers that can't do shit else but rebound. And occasionally block a shot here and there. Who Clint Capela might go to? I can see him going to the Brooklyn Nets. They need a big motherfucker because that Allen kid, he too light in the ass. So I think Clint Capela be a perfect fit for the Brooklyn Nets to solidify the middle of their defense and their offense. And they can get Allen in return, and they can see what else they can get in return. If they bring Kyrie over there or somebody else, maybe the Rockets can finesse them out of a signing deal for Karis LeVert. But we'll see, man. But everybody else, I don't think nobody else want the rest of them players, though, other than Chris Paul and Gerald Green. But we'll see the magic that Daryl Morey can pull off. But he recognized that he has a problem. That's good. He got to change it up. And hopefully he recognized he got to get rid of Mike D'Antoni as well, too. But, hey, it's Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email. You have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. And don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Help Blaze, thehelpblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Box to get you 18% off the 100% all-natural products. Lotion, soaps, candles, and much, much more. Website, promo code in the description. We'll make a donation. That links to the description. Shout out to everybody that donate.